Hello, welcome to the Yaya and Stacy channel.
Hi, people.
Hello, good evening, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, notification button, comment, and email us too. yayaandstacy@gmail.com. Don't forget to do that. It's been a minute, right?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah,
busy, y'all. We've been real busy. I've been
yeah.
working on the book. Don't forget to get that in June of this year. A Toast to the Men, coming out June 2018. I'm shooting for Father's Day, but yeah, pick that up, and I'll give you more information the closer we get to the release of it. A toast for the man. A toast to the man. I'm sorry.
Toast
A
to the
toast
man.
to the man. Today.
Today, the title is Time, Money, and Vagina.
Yes. Time, money, and vagina. You might say, wow, that's an interesting topic. Well, we discussed this maybe, 2-3 days ago?
Yes.
And this topic was inspired by the late, great Patrice O'Neal. His brother was one of the greats in comedy, but he also was a deep thinker and a philosopher. And I agree with him on pretty much its entire
A
philosophy.
lot.
Yeah. So it could be rough with women.
Yeah, because he's very raw,
Yeah.
raw and real.
So let's break it down. So time and money, I believe, are the most valued pieces of a man's life. Time and money. His time and his money. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but from a man's perspective, I think vagina is a woman's most valued treasure. Men.
It can be, yes, because it's used to get a lot of things.
It's used to get a lot of things. It's used to control, to manipulate, to tease, to yeah. It's used to get a lot of things. And men are always chasing the vagina. Right?
Right.
I mean,
Why? Why are they chasing it?
I think we've been it's natural. Men are attracted to women. Men love sex. You have the vagina. We have a penis. But I think women know that men
Want that
and value that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why women are able to manipulate, because men a lot of times do not practice self-discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Right? On the flip side, women want a man's time and a man's money. And when I say money, I'm not saying like prostitution, even though that is the oldest profession. How ironic, right? The oldest profession is prostitution, a transaction with money
I'll
and
pay
vagina.
for it, yeah.
Right.
So,
And he doesn't have to give up his valuable time. Just for whatever he pays for.
wow.
Right? But he's not forced to give up his time in the oldest profession.
Just thinking on what you just said, for something to be so good, so good that you'll pay for it, it's got a little mental power behind it.
Right. It's the climax.
Yeah.
I guess it's the climax. And you can't get that type of climax through masturbation. You can't. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So, you're left kind of under the control of a woman if she wants to release, because she has to release it on her own or it's rape. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of power behind that. So when I was saying before, you cut me off a little bit. When I say money, a woman wants your money, it could mean a transaction, but it could mean money in her hand. But you want to be provided for. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to go to the mall, or you want to shop, mm-hmm. or you want to be able to go out to dinner. So, these shoes, or you get your hair done, your nails done, or just feeling secure that bills are paid. You want a man's money. That's a form of security. Yeah. You want his time. That's another form of security. Having his time. Right.
And men want the vagina.
Men want the vagina. Right. So if you're in a relationship, most arguments are about, from a woman's perspective, time and money.
That's true.
He's not spending enough time with her, or then that leaves her insecure, or he doesn't have enough money to provide the life she wants. That's another form of insecurity.
Or even like on holidays, we'll feel insecure. You forgot Valentine's Day, or you forgot the anniversary, or
right.
That's all based on money.
Right. All these holidays are geared towards the woman's sensibilities. Yeah. Or sensitivities. Mm-hmm. It really is. Because most men can care less about Thanksgiving, Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. I mean, we really could care less.
But we want a rose.
We do these things
because
it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a trade-off. So in dating, when you're getting to know a person, getting to know a man, that's what I always wondered. Other than vagina, mm-hmm. what does a woman have to offer?
Well, she's trying to mentally stimulate you. Trying.
Is that possible?
No, but it's a challenge. Because in relationships, you start comparing the new one to the old one. And you would say, well, I didn't mentally stimulate this person, but let me try it with this one. Or where you failed. Because what's important in ours may not have been important in the past relationship. But that person in the past may have wanted some mental stimulation.
I don't know if men are big on that so much. I think we want you to be mentally stimulating just enough. Just enough.
But how are we supposed to know when to turn it off?
We'll tell you talking too much.
So.
We'll say you talking too much.
You will. But some won't.
I'll say you talking too much. So.
But every man comes into the relationship with a different need. So, and it's based off the past, bad experiences, parents. Everybody has different needs. And they're looking for something in particular.
What does a full-grown, secure man need from a woman?
Support. And
a cheerleader.
I was about to say support and loyalty. Those are like.
That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Now.
Hey, what type of man though?
A secure man. Mm-hmm. Right. That's really it. So, are we putting too much value on vagina as men?
Yeah.
You admitting that?
No, I'm just thinking back because you do. I mean.
Because every woman has a vagina.
Right. But why is it that when a woman meets a man, it's I don't want to give it up.
She holding him hostage.
No, that's what I'm saying.
She wants to get some time, and she wants some dates, money. She wants some dates.
Okay.
First.
Right.
To show that he's willing to give up the two most valuable things to her.
That's my point.
Right.
Is that's valuable. That's why women say, I don't want to give it up on the first date. Or I know some people that have said to the man, you know, if we have sex, now there's no label on the relationship or anything,
right.
But they said, you know, if we have sex, I'm your girlfriend.
I thought that was a joke.
No, it's not a joke. That's a real conversation.
Oh, nah. Nah, that ain't cool.
That's a real conversation.
That ain't cool because I actually don't think it's a fair trade-off. You know what I'm saying? Because every man does not have time and money. Right?
Right.
Every woman has a vagina. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even value the penis. Y'all don't even value the penis. Right? Y'all don't even value the penis like that. Y'all don't. Y'all know every man has it. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all don't value our penis, but we value your vagina. And we bring more to the table.
But your penis is not what we need.
Exactly.
But our vagina is what you need.
But why do y'all hold all the leverage? In most situations, you hold all the leverage.
Because like you said, when we come into a new relationship, what are you bringing to the table? This is what we bring. Initially, from the get-go. Before you know me, you know that I have a vagina. Period. You may not know my conversation.
Right.
You don't know any of my past history. Right. But you know I got a vagina.
Right. Right. And the sex, that's another thing. The sex is whatever the man makes it.
Well,
the sex can go either bad or good, depending on the man. Depending on the man. Because he can teach a woman. If she's kind of behind on some things, he can teach her. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And you probably can teach him to an extent. But his equipment is just what his equipment is. Right? Mm-hmm. That's just what it's going to be.
This is going to take the topic somewhere else, but this is just what I told you. I said, a coochie is a coochie. And you say, no, it's not. I think
there's different variations, different little levels, but not far. Not far. Like the worst vagina is not too far from the best vagina. And when I say worst vagina, when men say worst vagina, they're not even talking about probably a smell. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A smell probably. That's what they're probably talking about. But for the most part, a vagina is a vagina. A vagina is a vagina. A vagina is a vagina for the most part. Like, they don't have the different variations as a penis does. Or the impact or lack thereof as a penis can have. Okay. Right? Okay. There's something that looks different, vaginas. Well, but I'm talking about the impact it can cause. Okay. Or not. Right? Right. So, time, money, and vagina. Damn. Is that the basis of the female-male relationship? The base.
The base?
The base.
Yeah.
And then after that,
then we learn what else.
Start adding layers.
Mm-hmm. After you've gotten that out the way.
Then you start seeing the intellectual part. Mm-hmm. Is this man a thinker?
Right.
Is she a dingbat?
Right. But even though time money and vagina were the basis of the relationship, they're never not needed.
Oh, they're always
even
needed.
in the midst of, okay, this is out the way.
Right.
Let me learn more about
Right.
her family history or her this or her that. Well, you still need those three things. Those become more important. We start demanding more time.
Yeah. You
And you want more vagina.
Okay, that brings up an interesting topic, but you want more time, right? You want more money. You want a bigger house. You want a bigger ring. You want a bigger vacation. You want new furniture. You need a new stove. You want all this new stuff. More money, right? More money, more time, right? Right? You can only give me so much vagina. You can't increase the vagina. Not only that, you have a built-in excuse.
What is that?
Women can always say, I'm tired. Women can always say, I'm on my period. You can always say, I'm cramping. You can always say, I have a headache. There is no excuse. There is no... women will not accept an excuse from a man who cannot provide more time and more money.
But just because
he doesn't have an excuse though, does he?
yes, he does.
What's his excuse about not providing? Is it acceptable though that he can't give more money?
We don't have a choice. If
no, is it acceptable? Is it acceptable?
No, but the thing with sex may not be either. But you just do.
Man, Ben, we don't even complain
but
about it.
With time, you can say, I'm tired. You can say, babe, I just want to be alone. I'm just thinking. You can say, hanging out with my boys. I'll be home in a minute. No, I'm saying
these are acceptable things to all women.
I'm saying if a woman is expecting time from her man, and the man calls and says, babe, I'm not coming home early. I'm going to go hang out with my boys or whatever, shoot pool. What control do we have? None. Because you're calling saying I'm not coming. What can we do? We'll have no choice but to wait till you get home to get this time. So yeah, you do have control over
It's
that.
not that simple. And you know that. Most guys are going through a situation where that's not even acceptable. She's going to complain. You're always with your boys. You said that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's the thing women always say too.
What?
You said. So they'll hold you accountable for a time you gave them. And even if you let them know, hey, I'm going to be 30 minutes late, an hour late, 2 hours late, she's going to remind you what you said, even though you called. Come on now.
That's just like me texting you during the day saying, ooh, baby, when I get home, I'm going to pam, 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 pam.
I don't do all that.
I'm saying me. I can do
okay.
this is me. I can do this.
Okay.
I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. But when I get home, I'm tired. You're not going to tell me, baby, you said. You're not going to say that to me?
No.
You're not going to remind me of what I said?
No.
I've been waiting on what you said? Okay.
No. Have I done that? Be honest. Have I done that?
I'm not talking about us. I'm just talking about people in general. It's happened.
Well,
No, not with us, because with us it just flows.
Okay.
But I'm talking.
And it flows. I'm going to tell you why it flows.
Why does it flow?
Because I allow it to flow. I allow it to flow.
Okay.
Right,
But I'm saying
right.
yeah.
I'm more flexible, right?
I
allow,
don't
yeah.
know about that.
I allow it to flow. You know, I'm not tripping. I'm not really tripping on too much.
The thing is, if you don't get it then, it's gonna get gotten. It ain't like I don't take. Although there's power behind it, we think. I ain't never been. I've never been that type of person to try to hold hostage.
But have you not done it to someone in the past?
In the past, yeah, but
now you say you hadn't done it to me. Is it that you haven't done it because it's not going to be effective? And you just know it's not going to be effective?
it could be that.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Why would I? Your expectation is 100%. Why would I get 50? That's not even fair to you. No.
What I'm saying, if you tried to hold me hostage,
Oh no.
you
Oh,
think that
shoot,
would
no.
work? You think that would work on
I ain't
me?
got time to do that. No.
Okay.
I don't have time to do that.
Okay. So
But there
I think
are.
inherently you just don't try it. Like subconsciously, you just don't try it
It's
because
not
you
in
know
me anymore. I did it before in the past. It's not. I mean, come on. I'm not.
that ain't got nothing to do with it. Age ain't got nothing to do with it.
I don't do it to you. But it exists. People do it.
I just think you subconsciously don't do it to me because you know, hey, I'm self-disciplined. It won't work on me.
That's not why I don't.
No.
No, that's not why I don't.
So
You leaning in. Oh.
So we agree that women want a man's time and his money,
Right.
which she can't get from every man.
Right.
Men want vagina,
Mm-hmm.
which he can get from which every woman has,
Whichever woman has.
unless
that.
she has some medical condition where she can't have intercourse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a small group, right? So you could say women are more needy because the bar or the finish line keeps getting extended with the time and the money. The time and the money you put in year one, that bar has been raised in year 5. It don't even take that long sometimes. Year 5, year 10, year 15, that bar has been raised.
You don't think
But the vagina stays the same.
I don't agree.
The vagina stays the same. Actually, the vagina is getting older.
But you know what?
Yeah, it's getting gray hairs.
It might not even be.
It's
it
not,
might not even be as needed. So how's the bar raised? How is no?
the bar is raised on a man's time and his money. So when you got married in year 1, the money he was able to provide or the money he was able to earn and the time he was able to give in year 1 can remain the same all the way to year 10?
No, it doesn't remain the same. But you know what though?
It can't. You're gonna have an unhappy wife if this man has not increased his earning potential and he can't give time.
I'm gonna agree that in the beginning, vagina is important, but I think the older you get into a marriage, it's not as important. Other things from the woman become important. Her time becomes important. What she
You talk to men about this? You've talked to other men about this?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking where you got your
Why you cutting your eyes?
I'm just checking where you got your information from. Because vagina does not come less important to the man the older he gets. That's not true. This is why you have things like Cialis and Viagra. This is why. Okay? It's not less important because these companies are booming.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, in the beginning,
Okay?
it's one of those that's like high up there. Vagina is in the beginning.
And in any relationship like that, you're having sex more often in the beginning. That has nothing to do with just the man. That has to do with the woman too, because you knew the emotions is everywhere. You know, just you're so out of whack. You're just having sex. That's on both parties. Yeah, that's on both parties. But so I don't lose my point. Can you admit women are needy?
Women need things, yeah.
Women need things. Okay, we'll word it like that. So, men are giving more, right? From what we stated, men are giving more.
More? They're giving.
Come on now.
No, why are we trying to measure?
No. See, anytime a person wants to ask, why are we trying to, or why are we competing, or why are we, that's because they feel like they can't compete.
No,
or
it's
measure
not
up.
about competition.
Yeah,
but
I'm making a point.
Okay.
So women need more.
Yeah.
And they have something to offer that every woman has to offer, right?
Like vagina?
Yes, that's what we're talking about, right? Right? I mean, right?
Okay.
We said this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, why do women believe the relationship should be 50-50?
What do you mean?
Decision making.
Who believes that?
Women. Oh, come on, man. You know, women talking about 50-50.
No.
You know, a lot of women believe that.
You're saying that. I don't know that.
Oh, wow, man.
I don't even think like that.
It ain't got nothing to do with how you think. You see what's going on in the world. Feminists, women talking about equal say. They want equal say in the house. They want, they should be able to have, you make decisions of 50-50. They're both people need to be making the decisions or come together on the decisions. Am I making this up? This doesn't go on in the world?
Well, it goes on.
I don't even know about the world, the United States. Right?
Yeah, I can say the numbers are high.
Okay, so who's really getting screwed in that deal?
Screwed?
Who's really getting screwed in that deal? If you say the men are giving more, right? You're needy. You're needy.
You said, I said the women are needy. You said the men are giving more.
Babe, you can't have one without the other. If somebody's needy, the other person is the one being needed.
At what part of you, you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, what part of you says, because when you start saying women are needy,
right? It's not a cuss word.
No, but when you say that, it's almost like her need or her desire to need becomes stressful. Because when you start just focusing on needy, that means you know the weight of it. So at what point are you saying, it's just in me to give her this? Do you say she's needy because she's draining you of more?
It's not just in it. Who said it's just in men to give that up? It's not just in men to do this. We don't want to give up our time, and we really don't want to give up our money. A lot of men give up time and money to keep the peace. Sometimes we do it because we want to see you happy. But a lot of times it's to keep the peace. Right? It's to keep the peace. So we value our time and we value our money. Right?
Right.
How many times have you heard a man say, when a lot of bickering going on or some inconvenience or whatever, I don't have time for this?
A lot.
You know why we don't want to walk through the mall with you or Walmart? Our time. Or you have an appointment. We want to know how long we're going to be in here. Church is too long for us. Our time is important. We want to know where our money is going. Our money is important. Who you think is late to appointments or in life more, women or men?
Well, we know women are. We know women are.
Women are. Okay.
Okay, so
who you think is better at saving, men or women?
I can't answer that. But what I will say, I know based on being with you that you are. Now, based on if I have the percentage of my history,
right?
No, I can't say that.
Okay. I would think if we did the research, men would be better at saving, and men are more timely. I believe.
Okay.
Right. And I think women take that for granted because you have vagina.
Okay.
I'm just saying. When a guy takes you on a date for the first time, a woman will be late to the date because she knows, I think she knows subconsciously. I don't know if she's actually saying it, but she knows subconsciously He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
No, that's
And
what I'm saying.
He ain't going nowhere.
No,
He ain't going nowhere.
No, I cannot agree with you there. The times where I have been, because I've been late to first dates.
You think that's acceptable?
No, let me tell you my reason.
Okay.
It's not what you are saying.
Okay.
The reason was because it was a first date.
Right.
So the reason was I wanted to see him first, like,
Right.
you know. And it doesn't necessarily mean we were late. We could have been in the parking lot. We wanted to see. But you know, like when we went on our first date,
right?
When we were at the movie.
You were late.
I was not late. You got there before me. I wasn't late.
I was early.
You were early. We did not miss the start of the movie.
And when I go to work, I try to be out early. I try to be out early when I go to work.
Probably about 15 minutes.
15 minutes early, right?
But
if you're on time, you what?
I don't do that.
No, if you're on time, you what?
They say late.
That's what a man created that. A man created that saying.
Oh, really?
I don't know for a fact, but it sounds like something a man would say. If you're on time, you're late. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm always early. I'm always early, right? You're always late to work, right? No, I'm just saying though.
You're gonna say
that's what I'm trying to show something. A man's time is valuable.
Okay.
Men, don't let nobody waste your time. Women, respect a man's time. Men, don't let anyone waste your money. Women, respect a man's money.
No, you ain't done. What you gonna say about the men and vagina? We got time, we got money, and
hey, listen. He can get it anywhere. I mean, all right, but okay, look. What can I say?
Oh, babe.
Listen. Listen. He can get the vagina anywhere. He can even pay for it.
But
he can even pay for it. So this is what I'm trying to tell women. Hold up, babe. So I'm trying to tell women. Mm-hmm. If a man gives you his time and his money, you need to really appreciate that man. And he shouldn't have to come home to bickering, to nagging. Because this man is giving you the most precious things, the most precious valuables he has. And he cannot get time back. He cannot get his time back. He can't.
But one thing you mentioned, though, I'm just reminding you, is that you were going to mention that men should not abuse the vagina because it's been, that's been known to happen too. Even though...
Yeah, don't take her for granted if that's your woman. Don't take her for granted. But this is my thing, right? When you got my time and you got my money, did it have any miles on it? Has anyone used my time and money before you?
You really want me to answer that?
Has anyone used my time? Because you can't have old time. Time is time. Mm-hmm.
Money,
like nobody has used this second that's about to come right now.
Right. Now, you're right about time, but money's old. Money's old. Money's been used.
No. Nobody's going to use this money when I get paid Friday. Nobody has used that money. Nobody has used that money. I'm talking about from my hands, from my earnings, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody's used my time. Nobody has used my money because time is brand new. Look, this time is running right now. You're getting this time right now. Mm-hmm. Nobody can use it, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody can use it. 9 times out of 10, vagina has miles on it already.
And that means?
So I'm getting a used product.
Oh.
And you getting brand new time and money.
Really?
Something is wrong. Something is wrong. No, this is true. Mm. I think men need to... Strong men who are giving time and money. Mm-hmm. That's our way of showing love. Giving time and money. That's our way. My mom, this is a woman. Of course, my mom is a woman. A woman told me, if you want to know where a man's heart is, look at his checkbook. Wherever a man spends his money and his time, that's what he loves. Period. If his checkbook has all these instances where he's at the bar, well, we don't do checkbooks like that no more, but banking account transaction list shows he's at the bar all these times. Or now they got it where they got the pie chart.
Right.
Shows what percentage you're spending and what.
Right.
That's what he loves. Right? That's what he loves. It'll show you what he loves. If it says it's going to a lot of it's going to the church, that's what he loves. If it's at these things where you can see it's clearly about kids, the transactions are clearly about kids and family, that's what he loves. Right? No man spends his time and money combined on something he does not love. No man. Not combined. Women do give up, have given up, and do give up, and will give up the vagina to people they do not love. Yes. We don't put our penis on a pedestal like that. Nobody does.
Men will spend money on women they don't love. We know that.
Listen, babe.
And they will give time to women they don't love.
What they getting? What they getting?
They might just be getting time.
No. If a
You
man,
think they gotta be getting vagina?
yes, babe. No man is gonna spend time and money on something and get nothing in return. No. It's an end game. There's an end game to it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, men can do that without love, though.
You're missing a point. He's doing that to get something, what he loves. So okay, we take a man that spends most of his time and money with prostitutes or the strip club, right? He's not looking for love. See, what you think about love, like oh no. It's bigger than that. He's doing it because he wants sex. Or he loves, they think he's a baller and he loves the attention. Whatever. I'm telling you, anything a man puts his time and money into, he loves it. He loves it. He loves it. There may be a part 2 to this, y'all. I'm not sure. But let us know your thoughts. Comment, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whatever. Follow us. Keep on following us, the Yaya and Stacy channel. Hey, we love y'all. Love is law. Love is law. Remember that. Peace.
Love is love.